Too often we manage by assumption. You've heard me say that already. So how many are familiar with John Maxwell? Written like 36 books on leadership. Maxwell told a story when I was hearing him speak one time about being with Pat Summitt, the coach of the Lady Tennessee Vols basketball team. Winningest coach in NCAA history on the women's side. Okay? He got to go in with the team at halftime. And one of the team members went up to a whiteboard. The coach hadn't come in yet. Maybe she'd been interviewed. I don't know. And she divided the whiteboard into 3 columns, said good, bad, change. And the team player led the discussion of what they were doing good, what they were doing bad, what they needed to change to win. Okay? The coach came in about halfway through. What do you think the first thing she did was? She listened. Okay? She listened. Then she added her comments. They went out and played the rest of the game. After the game, Maxwell said, so what's the deal with the whiteboard? And she chuckled. And she said, you know, for years, I coached by assumption. I told my people what I wanted them to do. They nodded their heads, and they went out on the basketball court, and they didn't do it. The whiteboard makes them accountable. They're accountable for the game plan. So when I'm talking about halftime reviews, there shouldn't be any surprises in a review. Okay? You should be following up in our goal progress notes, so the employee does. You're talking, you're meeting weekly, whether it's with the success plans or otherwise. The review is confirmation. You know what the surprising thing is, as miserable as most people's review process is? Employees want to be reviewed. I call it halftime reviews because it's like you're coaching the team. You meet, you review past performance, talk about what's going right, what needs some improvement, and then you lay out the next bold moves, and you go out in the next part of the game. It doesn't have to be a once-a-year agony.